Hi everyone, so I'm going to do this video because I've been looking on YouTube with me having a week off work. I've been watching a few different videos, updating myself on a few of Soph's videos, Soph Does Life, watching a few of Manny MUA's. Who else have I been watching this week? Jacqueline Hill. I watched her like a fall one that she did. But yeah, I've just been like updating myself on what everyone's doing, what's been happening. Oh no, that wasn't very nice. And I thought I would do the new challenge of the one dip challenge. So you can only use like the one amount that you take. I've just watched Manny MUA, and he did it in when he did his eyeshadow. He sort of did like a dip on each colour. So I've thought of doing that same sort of way, but I have seen Soph Does Life do it before, and in my watch list I've got James Charles, but I'm a bit of a big fan of Manny MUA, so I always watch his stuff first. I don't know why. But I'm just quickly giving myself a cleanse down because I've just noticed this is the first time I've looked in the mirror today. I don't know why. I'm not that, yeah, I don't really look in the mirror loads. I've just noticed like 3 massive spots on my nose, and me being me and not thinking, I've just popped them, and they're really sore. But this is also like a bit of an update video regarding one of the boxes I do a lot of. So I thought while I was doing my cleanse down quickly, I would give you all a quick update regarding Bessie's box. So if anyone's watched my videos before and are watching now, you will be quite aware that I was a big fan of Bessie Box. I thought the lady was lovely, really genuine, replied to emails. I think if you watch any of my Bessie Box openings, I can't credit her enough. There was a few people who commented and was saying like, these are the problems with the Bessie Box, can you help me out? So I used to like message Nicole, the business person, and just we used to email. I used to email her quite a lot, and she'd obviously let me know that she had like a family tragedy and stuff with one of her pets. I was really apologetic for her, and I felt sorry for her. Came on here, opened one of the boxes, completely backed her up, and said, "Oh, she's lovely. Like, just email her." And then last month didn't receive my box, and I was thinking, wait there, what's going on here? Because when I read the last reviews, people were obviously saying they weren't receiving the boxes, and I was thinking, wait there, but I'm still receiving mine, so I don't quite understand. Um, and then I read a few reviews on Google and it was really negative, and I was like, that's not the person I know. Like, she's really lovely, she's very quick to reply. You can get her on like Facebook, you can get her on, emails. She's got a contact number on there, so if you wanted to contact her, she's quite able to get in touch with. And then I didn't receive my box, and I was thinking, what the heck's going on? I give her a due, and I thought, well, with COVID, it might take a little bit longer. Got to the first of the month and I was thinking, this is just not on. I emailed her, I think it was a couple of days to around the 25th it was of last month, and thought obviously that's when I normally get my box, around the 25th. I pay for it on the 7th or 12th, whenever it is. And thought I'd probably get my box by then. Still no box arrived, so I thought, right, well, I'll email her like I normally do, and there'll be some reason that it hasn't come out. It's absolutely fine, but it's better to ask. No reply. So I thought, right, this is getting a bit of a joke now. So I contacted Barclays and I said, listen, I went through it with the fraud team because I thought, you know what, that's exactly what it is. She's going to take people's money off them and not send the boxes. It's fraud. It's a business that she's saying. And they said I have to contact her back on the 14th of this month. So now it's the 19th. I'm going to ring them today and open up a request back for my money. But I'm also going to report the business as she isn't sending people's boxes out. If you look on Google, the amount of reports that are on there, it's ridiculous, and she's not even replying to people. And I backed her up and said, I felt sorry for her. Now I'm just absolutely like, I'm really annoyed. I don't get people like that, because it looks as though she's signing people up, giving them these really good boxes to start with, and then just taking the money and not giving them any more. I've now had, I think, 3 or 4 boxes that were amazing. I'm gutted. I just don't understand why she's doing it, but fair enough. So I've got all of my products lined out here, and I'm just going to use a mirror to see what I'm doing, because I normally wear glasses, but when I'm doing videos with makeup, obviously I can't wear my glasses, so I'll be quite up close. The only thing I haven't managed to get out is a beauty blender. I'll reach up and get one. I've got a little box of them in here, so I'll just find one that's squishy enough. Obviously I haven't wet it, so maybe I should have wet it first, but I'll just have to make do with this. So the first product I have got here is the I got this from Miss Sparty. No, it's not Miss Sparty. I don't even know what it's called anymore. It's the American website, and it's the they do like the AOA, I think, and this is the No Pore face primer. So all I'm going to do is just do like one squeeze. So I'm just gonna get it properly, squeeze it from the back of my hand. I'm just going to do that much, because if I kept squeezing it'd go on forever, and I only need a little bit. I don't use loads. So that's the first bit. So I'm just going to place different areas of my skin. So yeah, I'm quite disheartened by the way in which obviously Bessie Box has gone and done that, because like I say, I was a big supporter. When anyone commented on any negativity, I tried to make it positive and said, obviously, fingers crossed you get your books. Like, I feel really sorry for you, because like they are a brilliant like books, and you know, I felt like I was doing something nice, and you know, I was never asked to comment back for people. I could have been really negative and said, oh, that's disgusting, like I really could have, but I didn't, because it was someone's business and I tried to keep it positive. But now I'm like, 1 second, like she can't even just email and say, listen, I'm so sorry, things have gone wrong, I will get your money back to you when I can. Or if she's, do you know what I mean, if she's in a financial difficulty or whatever it is, I'll get the money to you as and when I can. Fine. I wouldn't have even cared. You could have given me it in a year. It's the fact she's not replying. The fact she knows she's taking this money and she's just not. I can't be reasonable with people like that, because it takes one message, and I know she has a private account, and I know she's on that, so she can reply to everyone else. It's just rude. The next thing I've got is the Rimmel London Lasting Finish. This is one of my favourites. It's always been a favourite, in shade True Ivory. So it's 103, and all I'm going to do is one pump, but I don't think it's going to do my face. But so that's all I'm allowed. I'm even going to get like that little speck. So the first area I'm obviously going to do is my nose, because I've lost my sponge already. This is what happens when I can't wear my glasses. Right, so as you can see, this is how much I've got on the back of my hand, and I have to make that do my face. I think I should, because it's not as if I need absolutely loads, and I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just doing this to do the video, because I never take part in any challenges, and I feel as though I want to do this one because I've watched what 4 or 5 now myself of different people's, so it's my kind of a thing. So I'm just going to even this out everywhere. Normally, as I say, I would have wet my sponge, but silly me, didn't think of that. Goodness me. So yeah, anything else I can update anyone on? If anyone's been looking at my like my videos, I'd let everyone know I've now got a new job. So I'm hopefully starting that at this next month, the beginning of next month. I'm going to be a teacher. So that's exciting. I don't normally do this, but if I'm not going to be wearing much eyeshadow, I might need to just cover that in a little bit. Right, we've got my chin. Put a little bit more on there, because that's quite red. And then I'm going to do my upper lip, mustache, whatever we want to call it. My hair's absolutely tragic, because like I said, I've been having movie days and just pretty much sleeping like loads. I've been really lazy, but I'm getting so tired lately. But it'll be because I went to Blackpool last week, and then we had no routine there, and then when I've come back I've done nothing but tidy, and we had a leak in the bathroom before I was leaving to go to Blackpool, so we've had all that stress, and I've sort of come home and just kind of everything's a bit like all over the place. So yeah, we're getting back to the norm now, but obviously I'm due back at work Thursday, so my routine's just been getting up as and when, and I've been quite lazy. Oh, that's not actually that bad. Oh, got little bits on my face. I might do a little bit more on my nose, just so I feel a bit more. I find my nose is the worst area for like redness. I'm quite impressed actually. It just shows, obviously normally when I get ready, I'll put a few drops. And obviously I don't need a few drops because I feel like that there's got... That there needs a bit more. Obviously I don't need a few more drops because one drop has just done my whole face. Right, so we're just going to make sure I have no lines. Quite happy with that. Right, so the next thing, I'm just going to wipe my hand with my old toner pad, just get rid of that on my hand. The next thing I've got is concealer. Now, the only thing I'm going to do with this is just pull it like and do that much. That's to me is classed as one amount. So I'm just going to use what I don't really use a lot of concealer anyway, so it doesn't make a massive amount of difference to me. With concealer, is there anywhere else I really want to conceal? I don't think there is, because as I say, I don't really do a lot, so this is probably going to be quite an easy one for me, as to when you watch people like Manny and stuff where they do a lot more glam. This is quite basic for me anyway. Like if I'm going for a night out, this would do me no good, but this is just to make me feel a little bit better about myself. Oh yeah, the concealer I forgot to mention was the Conceal and Hydrate CO3 Revolution. It's one of my favourites as well. I think it's quite nice. Just put yourself in your eye, Siobhan. It's absolutely fine, hon. I'm the worst person for this as well. Like if I can't see properly, because I'm partially blind in this eye, so when I go to do this eye I can't see a thing and I'm like, oh, I'm an absolute nightmare. It's very pale underneath my eyes, but I'll have to do. So that's the concealer done. I feel quite warm. Next thing I'm going to do is powder. So Manny sort of just kind of kept going and did this, and this was the one he was using. So I'm using I'm so bad at doing this, Rimmel Stay Matte powder in, I think it's just translucent. Yeah, transparent, not translucent. So I'm just going to use that across my face. Just do my whole face. To be honest with you, another thing I don't really do much with powders. I've started using bronzer ever so slightly, but it's not like a big thing. If I don't use it, I don't use it. There's days I don't bother with using it, and to be honest I don't even know where it's supposed to go on your face, so it's it'll do. So that's that one. I'll put its lid on there before I get it all over my grey carpet. The next product I've got is the Chocolate Heart highlighter for your face and eyes, and I use this as my bronzer, which does stay on the back anyway, bronzer. The one I'm going to use for this is my Body Shop thing, and it's meant to be for blusher, but I use this because I don't use blusher. So the only thing I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to swipe it up, swipe it down, because I don't use a lot, so it'd be silly for me to really cake it. And then I'm just going to do one side there and one there. So that's that done. Sorry about that. My partner was about to come upstairs and he didn't know I was doing a video, so I was like, just wait a sec. Right, so that's the heart back. The next thing here I've got is the Revolution Pro Luster Highlighter in shade Pink Rose. So that's this one. As you can see, I've really used this. So all I normally use for this, and I know everyone's probably going to think, what the hell are you using? I just use the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill JH32 brush, because it's quite a fluffy brush, and I find that you get quite a lot out of that. So I'm just gonna do a few circles with that, and as you can see, I don't know whether you're going to be able to see that, but, and then I'm just gonna lightly oh yeah, there's a little bit of something there. That's not too bad. That's okay for me. And then the next thing I'm going to use is the NYX Professional Makeup eyeshadow base. So I'm going to do the same as a concealer again, but I'm just going to do that and put it on my finger rather than put it straight onto my eye socket, not my eye socket, eye blinker, eyelid. Oh my goodness me, eye blinker. Yeah, live a day in the life of me. So as you can see, I've just got that amount, and then I'm just going to do it between two fingers and then pop that on one eye. Just need to get it under the other one. So as you can see, I've just put a little bit on there. That'll do. Rub the rest onto there. And I'm going to use this palette from Primark, I think. If I can open it, this is a nightmare, this palette, to try and open. Oh, there we go. Right, so this is the palette. It is the Colour Grid eyeshadow palette. Yeah, from Primark. It's about £1, £2, £3. And I'm just going to use maybe, oh, 2 colours, I think. So the way in which Manny did it, and I'm just going to do the same, is use the brush and just go in with and cake it onto one. So this is all I can use on both eyes. So I'm going to bring myself a little bit closer, but I don't think I'm going to be able to doing it that way. So I do apologise, but I'm not. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to spread it out on each eye first and then work with it. And don't get me wrong, I ain't no good at makeup, so this is probably going to be really tragic. But I can only do what I can do. Right, so that's just one eye. Right, I need to make that a little bit higher. See, this is the only thing, like normally you can work with it. Whereas this I'm not gonna. See that there, it looks really nice, and then this eye, it's gone a bit. There we go, I've managed to do something. I've got something in my eye as well. It's about right when you do a makeup video and then you get something in your eye. So that's them two just with that colour. I quite like that colour as well, like it does quite well really for just like the amount I put on. So that's the first one. And then the second colour, I'm just going to use like a glitterier colour. Glitterier colour, that's not really a word. And I'll just use the, let me have a look. I might use the metallic that just goes with it. I might use a third colour actually and just do one swipe with the inner light colour. Right, so as you can see, I've caked that up with the metallic colour. See this, I thought when it was going to be like one dip, you would just use one colour and use the one colour on your eye, but when he did it, he used one dip, like one amount, and then did like loads of different colours, so I guess, yeah. I guess I was being a little bit too brutal on myself, but that's just how I am. Right, so I'm just going to do that on my lid, just to give it a bit of colour, give it a little bit of, what was I going to say, sparkle. I can't just use like one colour and be like the full matte, like a matte eye. As you can tell, I'm not professional, but I quite like it. Right, so that's that one. And then I'm just going to use one last little colour in the same palette and just do the inner part of my eye. So I'm just going to use, I don't know, just a small little brush. We don't need anything major really. Let's have a little look. You'll do. So I've just got the Jaclyn Hill JH39. I'm just going to get the really light little colour here. I'm just going to get a bit of that and just highlight in the corner. So that looks quite cute. My nose still looks really red, even though I've got loads of foundation on. This is what I hate, like, I don't understand why it does that. And then I'm just going to put that one away. The next one, I've got obviously mascara, so I've just got the, oh, what is this? EYOK London. I got it in a, like a beauty box, I think. And it's the Black Magic mascara, so it's my favourite one. I've just used one amount. I only ever really need one amount for this. Because it does wonders on my eyelashes. And then just do the bottoms. Don't know if anyone can even see my little bottom ones. They look quite nice. My eyes are really blue today. There we go. And then last but not least, I've just got a little lip balm because I do have sore lips. And I was just going to put a little bit of that on. So I use my finger. A bit gross when I've just done something else with that. I've just got one amount on my finger there, just a little bit, just to top it off. And there we go. And I think that one's just like a little one I got for Christmas off somebody. It's like a little, yeah, Next Cashmere lip balm with added vitamin E, which is always good. So yeah, as I say, I did see this video from Soph, Manny and James Charles. Obviously I'm going to go watch his now and see if he's done his the same as Manny did. But yeah, that's sort of my finished look. I don't think it looks too bad. Obviously I need to work on my bronzer. And obviously I've used concealer, which I don't normally use. And yeah, I'm not like, whoa, I'm looking at the bit that hasn't even got the mirror in. I've brought my mirror, I was like that, what's going on? But yeah, I'm quite happy with the way that looks. It's better than what it normally does. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll be back with another video. This was like a quick one. I was literally washing up and I was like, I want to go do that video now. So I've done it. So yeah, thank you for watching and I'll be back with another video soon, hopefully.